Okay, here's my latest project, but it looks like most of my work is already done. This is a real blast from the past. This is the Lafayette HA-600A receiver. This is my first receiver. Got it for Christmas around 1973. And man, it opened up the world of shortwave and ham radio to me. That was a long time ago. In the intervening years, at one point picked up what I thought was a Lafayette HA-600A, but it was just the HA-600 without the A. And it didn't quite measure up to my my memories of the HA-600A. So just last week I was on Facebook, and a fella, Joe, announced that he had one of these receivers and was willing to give it away if anybody could pick it up. And he lived in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Well, wouldn't you know, just a few days later, I was scheduled to drive through the Shenandoah Valley, going out to visit my daughter at college. So I contacted Joe, and he very kindly passed this off to me when we passed through his town in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley just a couple days ago. Got it back on the bench. The only thing that I've done is, well, I opened it up and I squirted some deoxit in on the controls, especially the band select ganged switch. And I've taken a look at the schematic on this thing. It's a 455 KC IF single conversion shortwave receiver, all solid state, all discrete components. Not a single IC in there anywhere to be found. Now, the manual claims that there's a mechanical filter in there. So I kind of got my hopes up, but I looked in there and looked at the board, and I can't see any real mechanical filters in there, in the sense that like a mechanical filter, like a Collins mechanical filter. But I do see what looks like a ceramic filter, and I think that's what Lafayette was getting at here. One thing I'd like to know is the difference between the HA-600 and the HA-600A. I've yet to figure that out. But I got this thing working.
Sure, I got it here. Yeah, boy. Well, you're already a loud signal. You'll be right up there with the very loudest of the loud when you do that, for sure. That's fantastic. And
it's 40 meters in the morning.
You got the 101D as well. You know, I looked at that radio when it first came out.
I'll let you guys show what it looks like over the top.
Yeah, this might be the thing, really. Just in that sort of an ideal single box radio. I love the end, and don't get me wrong, I really do. I think the performance is excellent, and I like having the big screen. I like operating them now. I don't like that.
Anyway, I don't really think there's going to be a whole lot of work to be done on this. Maybe just clean it up a bit. I might not even have to mess with the alignment. But very happy to have this in the shack. Thanks very much to Joe.